Oh, freaking rats, boys. Oh, we're back again. Look at that. Don't even know what I'm going to do with that. I had a bottle of port in it, I did. I had a bottle of port in it, and I thought I could, you know, get it on the end like that, drill some holes in the top, and put things such as the old thermometaro and pens, and freaking make something, you know, slot for the old lubrication of the bumhole department. This mucky lens again. What's wrong with you all? Coming to the party with a mucky face. Shame on you guys, shame on you. That's better. I need to tidy this place up a bit more, get more organised, get things in their rightful place. These friggers, this one especially, we're going to have a tinker around with that in a minute, because you left me doing the old clean-up last time. You left me doing the old deep clean, which we did. We had the old cleaning fluid in there. Oh, smells like nothing, which is good. That means it's fresh. Deep clean, deep clean. So we had a deep clean with the cleaning solution, and this got a real good rinse through with hot cleaning solution. The coil inside here. It was running for, must have been an hour or two, because I left it running while I went in to edit the video. I was dicking around with the old water chiller, which is over there. While I was editing that up, I left it running to give it a real deep clean. And when I'd done, there was virtually nothing in the water that was running around in it. Probably one or two skins off the husks. So whether that was stuck at the side of the pipe in the coil, or whether it's come from come from the edges of here. Look, you can see it harbours some huskage, some here. Look, so whether it just come from there. There's literally a few little pieces like that in the water. The rest of the water was clean. Nevertheless, we had a good clean out. I need to sort this out, get this clean today, and because next Saturday we're having a brew. We're having a brew day. We've got a pale ale, guys. American pale ale to brew. Oh, freaking rights. So I'll record that using a hop I haven't used a lot before. In fact, it was the hop we used in the coconut IPA when we brewed it up at Harry's. That smelled amazing. Man, that smelled really pungent, really fragrant, really intense. So I'm going to do a single hopped American pale ale using the old Columbus Moetos. And just carry on cleaning. I've been busy, guys. Everyone that's been posting comments on the first video of this year, the Happy New Year video. I've read them all, man. I've read them all. Happy New Year to you all. Happy New Year to you all. Just haven't had time to sit back and reply to them. I get the notification on the phone to say I've got them, and I read them. And I'm normally doing something, I'm midway doing cleaning or whatever, and I just forget all about it. So I'm going to take this opportunity to say thank you very much for commenting, and a Happy New Year to you all. We're going to get this finally fixed, and I don't know where to put it. Don't know whether to put it there or there. I suppose there's better. I think there. I think it looks better there. So we're gonna get it put there. So let's crack on with that, dicker. No farting while you're up there, guys. I'm gonna use this. And if it falls off, then I'm gonna have to get the old drill out and drill around with it. But I don't really want to drill through this because it was a present, and I don't want screws in there dicking over the program. So we're just gonna no nails it. Oh, we're just gonna no nails it like this. Oh, fellas, can you even sont the goodness? Can you even sont it? Oh, this thing ain't coming off. Oh. Fellas, can you even sont it? Stick that down there, put that over there, and get a stuckaroonied on. Eye it up with the old eyeballs, and somewhere about there looks alright to me. Give it a good old press. Looks about right to me. Looks about right to me, fellas. Ta-da! Right, that's done. What else can we do? Well, we can get the water out of here and reassemble this mash tun. I haven't been in here since I did the old clean-up operations because truth be told, fellas, truth be told, it was New Year's Eve when I did that video for you, and we went out on New Year's Eve in the night times, and then afterwards New Year's Day, and I started my own call, so I was actually working New Year's Day. I'm still on call now until next Friday, so I didn't get back in here, but I like to get it nice and dry like that, nice and dry. Reassemble everything, get it put away like that. Stick that on there, like that, and that, and go in the boil pot. So yeah, I'm looking forward to doing this pale ale. Looking forward to getting another pale ale on. And you guys, man, talking about these Gloss Cowboys. Jesus Christ, man. Good Lord. There's been some horror stories there, haven't there? With the old... been some horror stories there with the old Glass Cowboys. People tearing the limbs off and shattering and exploding with extreme temperatures of cold and heat, and people dropping them and shards going everywhere, and young children slicing themselves, and oh my goodness, you frightened me to death, fellas. Frightened me to death. You frightened me. Put the willies up me. It's like them two gay ghosts that I saw in the church that day. Didn't half put the willies up me. I might look into it. I might actually measure this fridge properly and see what I can get. Might get some. Might get something like a, I don't know, like a bucket, but not a bucket, like a barrel, like a big mouth bubbler or something like that. If it fits in there, something that I can get in and get the hops in easier. These Cowboys are alright. Just got some cleaning solution in this one, but these Cowboys are alright if you're using pellet hop for dry hopping. You just using leaf hop, you've had it. You've had it. It's a bit harder. So yeah, might have to revisit the idea of the old going for the old Glass Cowboy. Now you frightened me, guys. Oh, someone else said about getting a humidifier, a dehumidifier in here. Possibly. That may work to get rid of the mould situationianos, but honestly, this will be it now, I think, for the year. Maybe happen once more. But yeah, I might look into that. Oh my goodness. Homebrew Christopher, Homebrew Chris. This is the coil. This is the coil that we're using for the water chiller. Because you asked me what size it was. 10mm, guys. 10mm. This one's a 25 metre length. So I'm going to save that because you don't know when you may need some coilage. Oh, beg my pardon. Let's have one of these bad boys. One of these. Let's have one of these. Shall we try this? I know we've only just stuck it, but shall we try it? Oh my goodness. Oh. No farting, fellas. No farting. Oh, the gas is alright. The gas seems alright. No farting, fellas. No farting. Right. Right. Careful. What do you do with this then? Oh no, it doesn't work. That's not right. That's not right, is it? Open here. I can't get it in. Why does that not work? Why can I not get that to work properly? Is Is it that way? Is it that way? Oh. Oh. It works. Now fellas, onto the pumps. The pumps are going to be upgraded pretty soon because I know a lot of people have been asking me about these pumps, and I mean, just look at them. Just look at them. They're getting dickered because in order to get it onto the plastic pipe, you have to sort of thread it out with a PTFE tape and then get some sort of brass sort of knuckle on there, and then reduce it down, and then put one of these in, and then put one of them in with some pipe, so you can get the Jubilee clip onto the old this sucker. And with all these little hops and jumps and extra pieces to bulk it out to get it to where you need to be, I mean, just to get that pipe onto that pump, there's 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces all sort of linked together. But the problem is that with having the 4 pieces all linked together, this one's the same. It's little nooks and crannies for stuff to sort of capture and get stuck, and with all the best will in the world, giving it a good thorough pump through with cleaner, you ain't gonna get it all out. And I think I'm gonna start running into problems with them. I'm gonna be getting batches that are infected and stuff, I'm pretty damn sure. And the wort, when you're pumping it through, even after the boil and whatnot, when you're recirculating, the wort's not hot enough to kill it, and I know that because I've been talking to Harry, and he's been given some sound advice from the real boys, in the big breweries, and they're saying you think it might be hot enough, you know, to kill everything, but it isn't. No. So if I can reduce these parts, it's going to make things a lot easier. But for the time being, I've got to try and fix these because this is leaking. But it's like all this. Look, water. It's going to have to be cleaned through again before we do brew. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go for the same pumps, the solar pumps, the 12-volt solar pumps. Harry uses them. They do well. They gush through. They're powerful enough, and they are simple enough to get a fixing on. So you can just, I think these screw straight on to the threaded portions, because these aren't threaded, and they're easier to clean, and there's less parts to make it up, so there's less chance of bacteria sort of building and forming and shit getting stuck. So that's what I'm going to do, guys. These are going to get swapped out, but that ain't going to happen for next weekend, and this pump is leaking. Yes sirree, it's leaking. It wasn't leaking, and then it was leaking. It wasn't leaking, and then it was leaking. So what's going to happen is I'm going to take it apart, take the rubber off, check for any muck. I mean, I did do this when it was flushing through. This is another thing, to get the pumps apart to clean them, you have to take the screws out the back, and when you've taken the screws in and out, you start to dicker the heads of them, and that is what's happened here, and I think that's why it's leaking. It's because I can't get enough purchase on the screw head, because it's threaded it out, and so it's not tightening to its full capacity. Yeah, she's leaky. She's leaky. You see her leaky. She's leaky, boys. Leaky. But we need it fixed. We need it fixed in time for next Saturday. Sunday today, so yeah, don't get these, guys. Don't get these pumps that you have to unscrew to get any sort of purchase onto them. I don't even know why it's leaking, because that seems tight enough. It's just really pissing out. Oh, give up. Look away now, boys. If you're in a position where you can't be too excited. Ah, still leaking, boys. Still pissing out. So I'm gonna have to swap out the old screws. Oh, look at it, just dickering out. Just doesn't even give a shit, does it? It's just dickering out of there. So if I push it, it doesn't. Fuck's sakes! Oh, water. Don't like water. I don't like them kind very much, guys. The seal looks good. It's been properly maintained, looked after, and it's them screws that need changing, I think, because I can't get enough purchased. Let me look at them. I've just chowdered it. Chowdered it! Oh, so that's it, fellas. That is it. Anyway, drink the rest of my J2O. And moan about my troubles to myself. Well, that's it. I quit. I quit. So don't forget to thumb up this video because I don't know. Don't forget to subscribe. There's a little red button down there that says subscribe. Click it. You won't miss out on what's coming up next. Share the video. Get it out there for all to see. And until next time, I'm out of here.